Top of the top. We up, we up. Excuse me for being a little late, but I couldn't even load everything. I got so much today, I couldn't even load it all up, y'all. Well, it's a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of updates today. We got some things to talk about in entertainment, a lot to talk about in the real world. There's a lot going on, boy. But once again, everybody been tapped into this channel. The saga continues. The end of an era. We about to close out. It's starting to get different. So anybody didn't believe that things changed, if people didn't believe the era is over and a lot of stuff is just different, today you're gonna get some more proof today. The world has reacted to the Netflix documentary. I still didn't watch it yet. I've been watching Johnny Come Lately react to it. Yeah. Man, oh man, it's over, y'all. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, man. It's over. The main thing, I had no clue. Everybody's reacting over the Tupac Biggie stuff. That's what everybody reacting over. So, we're going to look at the reaction today, y'all. We're going to look at what the people saying. Not what I'm saying, not what you saying. To me, all this stuff is super old. But I gave y'all to play according to my opinion how it's all going to play out. How it's going to be bad for all of them. And they all going to be left out here in this world by themselves. We're going to get into it. Yes. The Diddler is very disgraced. Not just on that one level. Boy, oh boy. We're going to get into it. Also, PPP arrested in full effect. Part of the roundups, when I told people it's not just about no ice. Yeah, it's wintertime, you in that house. When Moneybag Joe was in office, he told y'all they got 10 years to come get you. Well, they sweeping up houses. Anybody on Section 8 welfare, they coming to get them houses, their housing back. There's new people in America now. No, y'all, told y'all they not playing. The winter didn't even start yet. So we about to get into it. I just got to drop this link one more time, y'all. I've been up and ready, but I got so much to talk about today. I could, trust me, y'all. Look, we about to go. All right, let's go. The live show on YouTube in the morning. So that's just what it is. It might be the live show, period. Strictly organic. All right, this show is strictly for the people. No hype, no gimmick, no sponsorship, no budgets, no agenda, no friends. So shout out to all my people that's up. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do. Thank you very much for waiting patiently. We want to get into it. Shout out to all my loved ones, aka known as the people subscribe to this channel, especially the members and everybody else. So let's just get into it. Y'all waited long enough. Let's just go. All right, let's go. Also, we're going to be talking about Ellen DeGeneres, the ringleader at gassing up the whole woke movement. Ellen DeGeneres, she played a dirty game. Thank you very much, Black. Now, remember when I said stuff like Hollywood, I said woke Hollywood, let's make it racial. White woke Hollywood, I told you, they're not going to get in trouble. I said, but what's going to happen is everybody else going to get in trouble. Now, it was a game being played. I kept telling y'all a lot of the repercussions you are seeing is because of all of that woke stuff. Meaning, they watch people talk junk online for years and years and years and years. This year was y'all payback on every level. Now, when the smoke clears, Ellen coming back. Ellen was the ringleader of the woke movement. She made herself 47 number one arch enemy. Straight up. But it's being said, she coming back. Now, why am I talking about Ellen today? Because my people that been on the channel already know what I said about Ellen. I said what? Ellen is trying to convince me that it's better to live in the UK than in America. I said, stop it, Ellen. You're not going to convince me that it's so much better in the UK. No. But I also told you they were gaslighting Americans to move overseas. Yes, they were. It was a game being played where Americans got tricked to think this was the worst country on the planet. It was the worst of the worst of the worst. They tricked people born on their own soil to go against their own country, man. And this is my whole thing. After Ellen did all this, after Hollywood burnt down, after the floods, after all this shit happened, Ellen saying she moving back to LA because she missing. Yo, for my people that know the whole saga, y'all get this clear. We going into it. We got a lot to talk about. First thing first, I've been telling y'all, Serena Williams lost it. Told you she's a weirdo now, man. I don't know what happened to her brain. I don't know what they did to her. I don't know what she did to herself. But Serena is the real life story of Get Out. Serena Williams is trapped. I don't know if she's trying to turn into a white woman. I don't know if she's under mind control trying to do it. But Serena Williams is turning into a freak. She already is a freak. But I knew she lost her mind last year when she was crip walking at Kendrick Lamar concert. No, Serena been falling from grace. Then we looked at the update. Y'all not looking at how Serena is on Ozip. No, I think that stuff turned them into what I don't know what it's doing to them. And the main reason why I'm showing you this, because when I saw this video, Serena talking, she was like off in the head. Yeah, I got on Balenciaga, but it wasn't that. She tried to turn around and show her body. Her legs are skinny. I don't know what happened to her body. Yo, Serena is weird now. I don't know what's wrong with her, y'all. But this is another thing I'm trying to tell you. It's something that happened to them, and I don't know what happened. But I know one thing. Serena was with that woke movement running her mouth. I know that part. So when I told y'all, it was nothing, never wrong with Serena. It never, 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 never was. Never was. Perfect body, perfect everything. It was never nothing wrong with her. So y'all didn't get what the word freak means. Freak just don't mean sex. Freak means weirdo. I've been telling y'all this for 2 years. Can you see it now? They have been turning into weirdos. Lil' Kim got turned to a weirdo, y'all. No, this don't happen to other celebrities. I trust me. This don't happen in this game like that. No. There was nothing never wrong with Serena. Serena lost her marbles, y'all. But don't forget, the rappers messed up her mind too. Don't forget, everybody having sex with her, putting on blast, messed her mind up. See, Serena's messed up now. She's not here with us no more. She's somebody else. I saw her and her sisters come up. I saw them play from, I saw her interview talk. I know who Serena was. Serena is not that person no more. I don't know what happened to her, but I gave y'all a lot of clues about Black Hollywood. When I said it's a reason why BET is over. It's a reason why they're not going to be in Hollywood like that no more. And I told you, in the last day, when you see them, they're going to be freaks and weirdos. Did I lie to you yet? It ain't about me lying. It's about what's in your face. I know they formula. I know they code. The only way they're going to get this money, they're going to be freaks and weirdos. Mind you, I look at all entertainment. They the only ones that have to do it. They the only ones that did it. They the only ones in that situation. And all of their stocks have crashed. All of them. Salute to everybody that's up. So like I said, this ain't about me talking about no damn Serena. I'm showing you what happened to Serena. And it ain't about how she looked. It's about how she act and talk. She's out of here, y'all. Serena's somewhere else now, y'all. I don't know where she's at, but Serena's done. It's not the same Serena Williams we dealing with. But I also know, man, they was handpicked. Serena was they were Hollywood kids. Meaning, man, ain't no telling what she been through. And I know one thing, she ain't in her mind no more. She ain't right. She is not right. Family. Serena was on I'm going to keep telling y'all, she was on a whole nother level till she started dealing with that rap stuff, y'all. This before Serena was dealing with that rap like that. When she was not dealing with that rap, I saw her being respected at the ultimate highest level. All people. But people also didn't get that, how much of a significance and importance that sport is. What I'm really telling you is she has desecrated her legacy. She has ruined her legacy. When they speak about her years from now, this is what it's going to be, y'all. It's not going to be this. She's ruined herself. Then last year, we got the clues when we looked at what? I showed y'all last summer in Paris. They all were getting dragged. LeBron James, Steph Curry wife. They made Aisha Curry cry in Paris. Serena Williams got rejected she tried to buy out she tried to buy the restaurant. They said no. She got dissed. I'm telling y'all, I've been giving y'all this shit the whole year. Usher in Paris. The doorman don't want to open the door for him. Usher get mad. I've been showing y'all. Now it's already up. They have lost their minds. Like I said, it's from a lot of different things. But this is the thing. They can't talk. Serena knows it's over. Serena knows. She ruined her legacy, y'all. She was going to go in the books as the greatest women's tennis player in history. But now it's a lot of young people catching up. Young Coco Gauff is more favored than her. And it's not just that. It's just that this is how Serena Williams going out. And you're going to clearly see this. She didn't start going through all this stuff till she started dealing with those rappers. And you're going to see that all that Common, Drake, just all that rap stuff, put her names in songs, put her out there as a freak hoe. No, they was ruining her brands, y'all. They was ruining her in her genre. They was ruining her respect. She did, I mean, like I said, she did it to herself. Or who knows? All I want y'all to understand is Serena Williams is not the same Serena no more. I guess that's when she was a goddess, but now she's just a freak weirdo now. And I'm talking about the way she talk like a loon ball, y'all. She talk like she thinks she's white. But at the same time, she talking about she from Compton. So that's why it's weird. She was talking about Compton, but she was talking like a white, like I'm talking about not just proper English white. I'm talking about she talks like in her mind, she's a white woman. And it's not just that, y'all. This is not the real Serena, meaning she is somebody else. She's a weirdo now. I just wanted y'all to see in the last day, they're going to be freak weirdos and they losing their mind. Oh, let me show y'all what I've been telling y'all. I'll be waking up in the morning just trying to do what I got to do. Let me show you what your people be doing 24/7 online. Let me show you who the face of being freaks and weirdos. See that? That's what your people do every day. You see that dirty? You see that house? That's how you know they need the money. Now, on top of that, 24/7. 24/7, 24/7. All right, now let's go. Real talk. The administration says it will withhold SNAP from Democrat-led states if they don't provide the data. What data they want? They want the data. Everybody did the PPP loan ASAP, or they ain't getting no more stamps. Now that part I'm throwing extra on it. Let me just be real right now, real quick. This shit's serious. I told y'all last month was a test run. Now, it is being said, look, according to what I know, that everything is going to change over financially, the systems, the programs. From what I know from this story to be fact, is that they want the records and documents from everybody on social service because they're doing a reset. They're going to determine who's going to get what and who ain't. Plus, they also, I told y'all what you have to understand. A lot of this is because what y'all have to get clear. It was more immigrants, more migrants, more people not from the country on welfare than American citizens. When they first come, they get it. Y'all don't understand that part. Also, they not playing people getting their ass shipped. It's on TV. You got some people from this country, that country, they here with people that's from here. Put it like this. Homes getting broken up. Why? No. It's people that have been here for years and they didn't take care of their paperwork. They might have been here 20 years, 15 years, started families, got kids. No, they getting shipped. That's what's happening. Everybody was warned already. Now, they're telling you withholding SNAP from Democrat-led states if they don't provide the data. Remember when I've been telling y'all, it don't matter. Y'all control. You can go under fake names. I said, don't worry. In the end, everybody's going to be verified one way or another. Everybody's going to know. Everybody, as I told y'all, when I kept telling you a million times, if you're not dirty, you have nothing to worry about. What's up, Laura? Kept telling you, if you're not dirty, you have nothing to worry about. All right? Because it's a reset. Within this reset, nobody's going to escape when it comes to doing dirt, taking advantage of the system, doing crime. All I was trying to tell y'all, everybody come from a world, we all know what this world been about. We all know America been dirty. We all know about the stuff that happened. But what y'all didn't get, it was coming to an end. And it's the end. And the reason why it's the end for a lot of people, because they the main ones been banking on these systems. Not just the system of the free money, but the system of crime. So it's very simple. If everybody's hooked on these systems, you just cut the system. And they shall inflict pain on themselves. When I said people got a big mouth, you online selling your stamps. I got stamps for sale. You online, Talk about PPP loans. Anybody know anybody doing PPP loan? You talking about everything on their apps. They studied you. Now they said time's up. You were trapping off Google. You're trapped off phones. You told your business off phones. Everything you did was on a phone, was in a database. Every time people think it's just that simple, y'all. They let people sell drugs. They let people sell their weed. They know every goddamn text message when you say, yo, you got that a month. They knew about all this shit, y'all. That's why weed is legal. Because they were telling you, if you want to smoke weed, you better go to a legal state. No more selling. Man. So I was just trying to tell people that this time is for real. They're not playing. 6 family members indicted in PPP loan fraud conspiracy. Swept up the whole house. Whole house arrested. Told y'all they not playing when Joe said they have 10 years. Let me give you proof how long some of y'all got to watch our back. Requests for fictitious business between April 2021 and 22. Anybody filed for a fake business, they coming for you. Period. Anybody did a bank transaction, they coming for you. A lot of y'all already got jacked up. A lot of y'all already on probation, paperwork. But my point is, people have to watch their back until 2032. Are you getting this clear? When I said a long time ago, I said, don't worry. It ain't just about Diddy. I said, he's going to be home and everybody else going to be going to jail. Like I said, when they said a certain amount of population is going to be gone, are you seeing it clear now? This has nothing to do with the natural disasters. This has nothing to do with the criminal element. This has nothing to do with the illegals. This has something to do with people that made their own bed to lay in. And this shit is deep. Let's go. Announced that 6 individuals have been indicted for submitting fraudulent loan applications and forgiveness requests. Guess what? The PPP loan was an ace in the hole. So now they got an excuse to kick everybody out the projects that did it. Anybody in the project did PPP loan, anybody in project on Section 8, they now have an excuse to take it back and give it to somebody else. That's what's going to happen when I said you had 30 years, your mama did it, passed it to you, you knew the tradition, you followed the steps. Only thing is you messed up. And that's what happened, y'all. They use this as an excuse to get y'all off these systems, period. Thank you very much, Inquiring Minds. Now, y'all know years ago, I spoke about every single thing, but I'm not the one to rub it in your face. All right? Meanwhile, I'm not the one to let you go to sleep neither. You see at the bottom, provide updates on PPP. So as this going down, news flash going down under the bottom. Meaning, no, y'all, it was a game. You're going to be asleep for 2-3 years. You're going to think your life straight. But the way that shit set up, you're going to be just like Diddy. Diddy in the feds, you're going to be in the feds. Or if you don't go to prison for the rest of your life, you'll be labeled as a thief. You will never have, also what y'all didn't get about the PPP loan, they made all of them obsolete. Everything is going to be cashless. All stores going to be cashless. But now you did a PPP loan, you're not trusted in a store now. You're not even trusted in a new database. You are already locked out the new system. Told y'all he's going to be home in 2.5 years. Everybody else going to prison getting no less than 10. Trust me on that, y'all. And don't forget, this is mothers. This is parents. Oh, trust me. I know women that did it. All that. Mother's going to be gone. What does that mean? A lot of women going to be losing their kids. Oh, you heard about the stories back in the day. Oh, no. You were stuck in the past talking about, oh, when they snatched our kids and they did all this and they did that and it ain't no such thing as they no more. Now it's about what you did. All right? And what's going to happen is every mother that did it and they knock on that door, she losing her kids. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you a mother that know damn well you did that loan, you better put your parents, your family members on point, and you better start getting ready to change some of that paperwork or at least have them ready. Hey, look, mom, in case I get locked up, I need you to come get these kids. I'm not playing with y'all. You'd rather your family get those kids than that system. Because I'm telling you, this whole winter, they're going to be knocking on doors. Every city getting a shakedown is going down right now. And I'm the one to tell you, the trick was you're going to think it's just about foreigners. You're going to think it's just about ICE. But you forgot you was doing a lot of dirt too. That's what happened to y'all. Also, what we spoke about. No, indictments, this shit wasn't going to be announced. Let's go. Now we're going to look at the real deal. We're going to look at how all this stuff coincides. When I said the end of an era, let's go back to last year. I said it's from the top to the bottom. I said it's a pyramid, right? Boom, the CEOs at the top, the rich men at the top. Underneath that, you got the most influential people, which is your rappers. Then after your rappers, you got your black media. You got your black content creators, your black bloggers. Then you got your black fans that participate in it. It's a pyramid called the rap game, rap music, black entertainment, black Hollywood. It's a pyramid. It's a family. It's a nation. It's people that have the same belief. They have the same belief. They live the same life every day. They comprehend and see things the same. But I told you, it's not just Diddy. I said after the diddler goes to prison, the whole pyramid is going to crumble. You're watching it now. 50 Cent is helping to destroy the pyramid. It's called New World Order. That was the old order y'all still love. That order is finished. It's destroyed, y'all. Now, this the whole thing I'm telling you. Everything in this doc, everything spoken, we already been knew it. I've been knowing this shit since a teenager. This shit don't apply to me. You get it? I've been had my feelings about Biggie when he died. That was a long time ago. Been past that shit. I've been watching the show. I've been watching the shenanigans. But now the world is now tuned in and assuming what happened to Biggie and Pop. That's what we talking about. We talking about how the rest of the world looking at Diddy like he behind Biggie and Pop. So guess what? That means him and everybody around him, they dragging Bad Boy. Don't nobody want to hear Gene Deal mouth no more. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't nobody want to hear none of their mouth. Now I'm going to show y'all the public opinion. Like I said, Diddy going to be in prison. What I said, he faced his redemption. Everybody out here, they going to have to deal with a lot of shit now because it'll hit the fan. Let's go. Public opinion. Not mine. Public opinion. And we just going to look at what I can fit on this damn screen today. I ain't have enough space to cover everything. This video makes so much. He said, look, this video makes so much. Pop saw this ish from the start. What did I say? I said, y'all the dummies. Pop told y'all 30 years ago. So I can't be hyped over no doc, dummy. I said everything Pop said proved to be true. I said, but y'all went against Pop, didn't y'all? Y'all love Jay-Z. Y'all love Diddy. Y'all didn't listen to Pop. So shut up now. That's how I look at all y'all, period. Don't want to hear it now, dummies. All right, so Pop told you. That's why I say me and my family, me and my whole team, we've been through this shit. We looked at it the same way we looked at it back then. We look at it now. I never was a P. Diddy fan. I never was a Bad Boy fan after Biggie died. Never. Y'all were. You watched Making of the Band Clowns. You was buying Ciroc Clowns. He made Biggie pay for his own funeral. Diabolical. So I told you, you heard a lot of stories on YouTube, but a lot of shit you didn't hear now, did you? He made Biggie pay for his own funeral. Diabolical. This is the American public. Like I said, to say this shit old on YouTube, but when I told YouTube, once it's out of YouTube hands, meaning YouTube code word, control content. So once that shit hit Netflix, this shit is around the world and it ain't gonna be stopped. Wait, so let me get this straight. Diddy slayed Tupac because he was jealous of Pac's friendship with Biggie and then led Biggie to his own death and then made Biggie pay for his own funeral after he died? Hey, that's what they saying. I'm not saying nothing is a fact. I'm not saying I even care about it. I'm just gonna let y'all see what the hell been going on and how it's over now. It's all over. Told y'all, keep playing around, Mace. Keep playing around, Cam. Y'all era is fucking done. 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 Hey, Cam, keep telling the world how Biggie wanted, how you kicked those lyrics for Biggie. Because the word is, Cam, you ain't had no love for Biggie like that. No. Remember, somebody came on YouTube and said they ain't like Biggie. Somebody said, I didn't like him. They all said they didn't like him. All right? So now the world know. The world know y'all didn't like Big. So now y'all got to clean that shit up. I'm just letting y'all know. All right? That's it. That's the word on y'all, Bad Boy. I don't believe not one allegation against that demon is false. Everything they say about that man is true. He deserved a death penalty, but y'all don't care about victims of any kind, especially when the predator is rich and make you niggas dance. I told y'all, everything I said, they saying. That's why I'm lit like that. Why? Because I told you a lot of people ain't stupid. And I told y'all, Freak Nation, y'all time up. What that, I don't know this person, but I know that's family. What she say? What did she say? I don't believe not one allegation against that demon is false. Key thing she said, but y'all don't care about victims. How many times I said black people don't care about victims? They was dancing and celebrating. The hell with their ass. Like I said, we talk about NIGG. We talk about them N-words. I told y'all it's a separation between N-words and regular people. Black Americans against black freaks. I told y'all what time it was. They didn't believe me, though. What she said. But y'all don't care about victims of any kind, especially when the perpetrator is rich, because y'all cocksuckers. And what does she say? If they can make you dance. What was my joke on this shit? How many times I said, if you can fucking dance, black people gonna forgive you. I said, what? The reason why R. Kelly got fried, because his ass couldn't dance. Did I lie to you? Who still buy Usher tickets because he could dance? Them black freaks. Who still buy Chris Brown tickets because he could dance? Them black freaks. I told the black freaks, you guys are fucking exposed. I told y'all already. But you gonna get the smoke in the end. Told y'all what's gonna happen. That's right. Said they're gonna stick around. They're gonna keep playing these games. Nah, the world is cooking them. This is public opinion, y'all. Public opinion. And it's a lot. It's fucking trending. This shit's so good, they flat out admitted that Diddy was responsible for slaying Tupac. Like I said, I'm not saying it's a fact. I ain't even watching yet. I'm showing you what the public's saying. Hey, Jen, you got some work to do, bro. All y'all got some work to do. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm just trying to tell you. A little summary of Diddy's documentary. The most dangerous person in the world is an insecure and jealous person. He was jealous and envious of Tupac and Biggie. They saying Diddy was a bitch. A jealous bitch. That's what they saying about him. And you got niggas that work for him, right? I got to get this money. No, nigga. You know, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey, you see it, right? Faith, you were foul for sleeping with Pop. I don't blame you, though, sis. You see what Freak Nation said, right? You know who said that. I don't blame you, though, sis. She really saying for what she did with Pop, but you know we already exposed Faith. No. I'm going to just tell like this. It was niggas online the whole time trying to do damage control for Bad Boy the whole time. And now they all exposed. I don't think they knew 50 was going to go right here with it. And don't forget, it's another producer behind it. It's somebody else behind it, 50 the face of it. But I think this was a setup, and I don't think they knew this part was coming out in the doc, because don't forget the Keefe D trial is coming up. I told them they got other shit to worry about. Told them, don't forget, the Diddy name been cleared. But like I said, there's other people out here still. They the dummies still out here. PPD still in that courtroom. And now you see they talking about Biggie and Pop. Biggie and Pop. Netflix around the world. Nobody gonna stop it. Told y'all. Told these idiots. That shit was a fake out. I guess what, y'all? I bucked on Netflix. I gotta get the shit now. No, why I know it was a fake out. They made us think it was about some Diddy footage. Nah. They talking about how Diddy carried that shit with Biggie, Pop, Biggie estate, all that. No, this something else. This something else, y'all. I thought just some bullshit footage. Nah, let's go. No way this tragedy wasn't a sacrifice. How you get more famous off people dying? Same way these content creators love making content off dead niggas. You got people made their channel off dead people, because that's what they do. That's what Freak Nation does. They love death, they love darkness, and they can't win without darkness. Without death, they can't win. That's right. That's how they roll. But they don't know how it's going to end bad in the end. You reap what you sow. That's how it goes. You made your money off dead people. You made your money doing people dirty. Well, don't say that when it happens to you. So, everybody around here, we already knew this shit. Now, I've been enjoying what the people saying. They say you guys don't care about victims. That's right. He's in prison for the Mann Act. Everybody in the world is called going missing. For you, it's called runaway. The runaway narrative is that's what they do. They freaks. They run away from home to get freaked on. All right. And the narrative also is they run away because their parents don't take care of their ass. So that's the difference. I wish y'all would give Alex Stapleton the credit she deserves for directing. And stop giving Curtis all the credit. When the most he did was bankroll the project to get y'all to continue to focus on a nigga that's only just a few steps closer. Huh? Oh, shit. See that? Closer to Satan. So I'm showing you. They saying 50. You ain't that clean either. I'm just showing you public opinion, y'all. Because once I tell y'all, I'll be telling y'all this shit. When I've been telling y'all the whole year, this country has flipped. Guess who flipping out over this documentary? Guess who didn't understand that this documentary coincides with the end of hip-hop? When you heard about hip-hop fatigue, when you heard about people tired of rap, gangster rap, I told you it was a hit on gangster rap. Guess what you're not getting? Now the world really going to be mad. They going to be mad because in their mind, they finding out what happened to Tupac and Biggie. So now the new generation, Generation Z, the new people, everybody, they looking at it like y'all killed the biggest artist of all time. They looking at it like the world was giving the two best artists and y'all the ones took them out. That's how the public looking at it, not me. Thank you very much. I'm just letting y'all know. This is the nail in the coffin, the grand finale of the hip-hop game being over, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? 50 don't rap no more. Now, you don't believe that? Let me give y'all a sneak peek at something else. Damn, I couldn't load it up. See? I was going to show y'all Eminem. Eminem rocking the crowd the other day in Detroit at the Lions game. Not just Eminem rapping looking like me. You feel me? Eminem got a hoodie on. Eminem got the Lions jacket with the patches on. Eminem looking up to date, y'all. Eminem ain't looking zesty, none of that shit. Eminem looking like himself. Eminem looking like he just doing rap. Man, this shit's sad, man. This shit's sad. Let's go. Now, check it out. Public opinion. Anyone with working brain cells saw Diddy as the common denominator in Tupac and Biggie's untimely passing. Interesting that Tupac was targeted the first time after turning down his business proposals. And Biggie wanted to leave and do his own thing. And then she put in there also 112. 1 + 1 = 2. So I'm just showing you. What she say? Anyone with working brain cells, lady, you mean anybody that don't love rap. Because once they brain on rap, lady, they don't have brain cells. Then on top of that, they smoke weed. Then on top of that, they wear Wi-Fi devices. That means their brain cooked 3 times. No, you're right, lady. The thing is, nope, they don't got brain cells no more. That's why a lot of them still didn't figure this shit out. What? The whole time, these past about 7 years, they've been controlling this whole internet with all these fucking bogus stories. And then it's key characters. Somehow was everywhere and around everybody and know everything, but they don't know shit at the same time. All right, let's go. This shit is so good, they flat out admitting that Diddy was responsible for slaying Tupac. That's the narrative, y'all. That's the narrative. I told y'all got some fucking work to do. Y'all kept telling you idiots, y'all worried about YouTubers. You worried about YouTubers. You worried about fucking YouTubers. I've been showing y'all this shit is viral around the world. Now it's up. It's too late. All black media platforms that's affiliated with the Diddler, goodbye. Sorry to tell you that. Oh, man. Y'all are so see-through. I told you what was going to happen in the end, y'all. Told you what's going to happen in the end. Let's go. And now, mind you, after the documentary is finished, then it's going to get back to ragging everybody with the legacy. Watch what happened. Watch what happened. No. They being accused of a lot. You know what they saying? They saying the whole team. They saying the whole bad boy team. It ain't just no Diddy. They saying all of them shiesty, all of them played a role, all of them got something to do with it. That's what they saying, not me. Because I kept telling them. I told those Negroes, if they ain't separate themselves, that's how it's going down. Now, let's go. A little summary of Diddy's documentary. The most dangerous person in the world is an insecure and jealous person. He was jealous and envy of Tupac and Biggie. So I didn't have no clue it was going there. I didn't know it was going into that. The sex worker saying the man had his face wrapped up and went by the name Frank Black. Let's say it again. The sex worker saying the man had his face wrapped up and went by the name Frank Black. Then Diddy's home gets raided and they find prescription drugs with the name Frank Black on it. They're not lying on his ass at all. Bingo. What? Oh, you forgot you got all the stories. The sex worker is the man, the Punisher. Then you had one security guard, Roger Bond, tell you Diddy went to tell him actually to get dildos. Then you heard about security at the door with dildos going in the room. My point is this. Duh. But I want y'all to see the public gets it now because of the documentary. So I told y'all all been set up because in the end, all eyes on y'all now, right before the Tupac trial. Keepy D's in prison. The sex worker saying the man had his face wrapped up and went by the name Frank Black. Diddy alias was Frank Black, the Black Frankfurter. You get it? That's right. No. I told y'all the biggest cover up is what was happening with those men. Then what happened? You see them talking about the sex worker? Look. I'm gonna show y'all something. Let me show you how they all set up. Look, she bringing up the sex worker and the prescription drugs. During the Diddy trial, what rapper interviewed the sex worker? Who interviewed the Punisher on YouTube? Which rapper interviewed the famous sex worker from the Diddy trial? What's his name? I think his name is Jamron. You mean to tell me that rapper named Jamron, they got put on by Mace, he interviewed the male stripper that Diddy was dealing with on a regular? Yep. And that's what she talking about? The Punisher? Yep. Bingo. You mean Jamron, the one that told me Mace had dildos? And now he had no clue 2 decades later, Diddy was going to be the face of dildos? Okay, then. Don't worry about what I say. Just know the public know now. Just watch all the episodes and literally were right all along. He did that shit. That's what they saying? No. This is I had no clue this was going into Biggie and Pac. This went somewhere else. I think this was a 52 fake out. When I saw that advertisement, I thought it was just about footage of him before he got locked. No, this is somewhere else. Now, this was to put everybody that's in that Biggie Pac shit, it was to put all of them on a hot seat, all of their ass. So I've been telling them they got work to do, but I also told them he should have been ran. But they ain't listen. So now, just know, they got a lot of talking to do. Because don't forget, that man Jonathan Hayes still going around. He's still going around talking about things. Well, no, told you they playing chess against these guys, man. They playing chess. But guess what? The dealer is free from this. It was already announced that his name, that he has nothing to do with that too. Far as in court, it ain't coming out. No. So once they told me the dealer, once they told me he's out of it, that let me know somebody out here might be the one going down. Because by him getting his time, that kind of saved his ass. But all I look at it is, I don't see PPD going by himself, I'm going to just leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like speculating. Biggie and Pac died. Diddy launches his solo career. Diddy ruins Danity Kane and Day 26. The guy, remember that guy that made cry? He made cry on Black. He was crying on Black. All right, boom. Diddy ruined Danity Kane and Day 26 and starts his new group. I like to see what Art of Dialogue got to say about this one. Yeah, y'all be listening. Y'all got some work to do. Just watch all the episodes and literally were right all along. He did that ish. So I'm just showing you what the public said, y'all. All people. I can't get over how many people say they've been drugged, RAPE'd, and filmed by Diddy. Hopefully, Karma is doing this thing. Public is speaking. America speaking. Listening to these jurors in the Diddy trial is actually making my blood boil. She said, I hate the jury system. I'm going to say, lady, don't say that. Just say you don't like those people in the jury. Because now we have two scatterbrained buffoons discrediting victims because they refuse to understand the psychology behind abuse. Lady, I'm going to break it down to you, sister. The secret is no such thing as getting a lot of time for black abuse. And this shit was black on black crime. It's not going to happen. Now, if that was some woman with blonde hair, shit like that, then you would have seen some real time. Ask people like Jack Johnson. The Mann Act is for real, all right? 50 reminding us of Diddy's charges every episode. See that? Rubbing his charges in people's face. But didn't I already show you that Diddy was portrayed as the damn devil? I already showed you all this. You look at Diddy as the friend that dances. You love him. The world is terrified of him. He is the face. Also, Diddy's face is the one being used to tell all races that came here, all nations that came, all 20 million plus, all of the new generation Z growing up, everybody of a fair skin complexion, of a different nationality. Diddy's face is the poster child of you stay away from them. You stay away from them. Don't listen to that music and you stay away from them because this is who they all are. They can't keep it in their pants. They are vicious. They will slay you. They will take and they will do whatever they got to do. They will scam, cutthroat, blackball, pistol whip their own mama. Stay away from them. Which I didn't get. This was the biggest campaign of stay away from them. Don't forget, when you see Diddy face, it means stay away from them. That wasn't the face of OJ. That wasn't the face of nobody else in history. But that face means you stay the fuck away from them. And y'all, you gonna love them. That's what it's about. The Mann Act. For those who know law, those who in reality got daughters, the Mann Act means stay the hell away from him. Because he gonna get your daughters. The word is they gonna get your daughters. All right? That was the word, the narrative, y'all. Not saying it's a fact. Sean, the Reckoning. It gets eerie seeing these photos in hindsight. The photo of Pop and Diddy. So they saying? They saying this is an eerie picture now. You get it? They saying it's more to this shit than what came out. They saying there's more to it. Because don't forget, we never gonna know what it's all about. Because all we know is they was all friends, but if something happened, and after that, narratives had to be controlled for decades. But the narratives that had to be covered up, it's coming out. You didn't believe in the end the light was gonna come, but it's coming. You ain't gonna stop it. You didn't believe in the end all things to be revealed. You was told, you didn't believe it. You believed in man, right? So anybody believed in Diddy, kiss your ass goodbye. The bad boy legacy is over. It is no more pride and dignity even saying that word. I don't even think Diddy wants y'all saying that shit no more. Let's go. So as you see, it's the people reaction. I'm on episode 3, and I just want to say FUCK Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. He quoting Tupac. Like I said, the lyrics from Hit 'Em Up. Tupac told you exactly who they were. What he say? This is about riders and punks. Everything he said. Jay-Z died too. He told you Jay-Z was a fraud. Years later, Jay-Z the biggest superstar. They all love him. No, y'all. Y'all don't get the glory in the end. Y'all all turned y'all back on Pac and Biggie, fake-ass hip-hop fans. So, I told you this year you was going to watch all your kings get decapitated. You was going to watch all your heroes get their crown knocked off. LeBron, Jay-Z, the Diddler. I told you it was going to happen. It's not me. It's a world thing. I kept telling you. I'm just a reporter that you don't like. Sit, you got your favorite channel, right? Well, I'm the low-level reporter that you don't like. Sit. But I always told you the truth. Meaning, it ain't my truth. I told y'all what the world is saying. You just like nigga news. So that's why you don't know nothing. Meanwhile, you the biggest joke now. Can you talk about his skills as a rapper? Sucks. Zero talent musically. What else are you watching? Everything posted, we already spoke about. What they say about Diddy? Can you talk about his skills as a rapper? What he say? I write checks, right? They let him get away with that. Shut the fuck up, hip-hop fans. You watch Diddy buy rap. Shut up. I told y'all hip-hop zesty. From Bam to Diddy. That's right. Because they looked at it all. All the zesty men of hip-hop look at it like a win is a win. Fuck it. If Lil Nas X win, it's a win for hip-hop. If Bam laid it down, it's a win. If Diddy did his thing, it's a win. If Young Thug winning, it's a win. It's a win. So I told y'all, always been a separation. Fake hip-hop fan, fake hip-hoppers, and then the real hip-hop. No, the real hip-hop got pushed to the side in the 90s with this guy named Puff. And you're going to see every goddamn rapper that can rap their ass off for real, somehow their career was finished. All right? So, everybody knew he couldn't rap. Everybody knew everybody wrote his rap. Let's talk about who wrote raps for the Diddler. Jadakiss. Who else? Mace. Who else? Jay-Z. Okay, we can keep going. Told you they were a family. They were all together. Their legacy is tied together. Now it's tied together in the end. See that? Can you talk about his skills as a rapper sucks? No, they loved him. They let him get away with it. Now they crying because rap is dead. Rap ain't on the top of the charts. Rap is dead. Rap is finished. I told you these niggas killed rap. They didn't believe it though. No, I told y'all it was about who you like. It wasn't about no talent. They never had no more talent. They never had more talent than a lot of people. And Diddy also stole goddamn MC Hammer shit too with the dancing. So like I said, he was nothing but an East Coast goddamn MC Hammer. So stop it, Craig. Let's go. Just watched all the episodes and literally were right all along. He did it. I'm just showing you what they saying. I don't believe nothing. Wait. So they said, check it out. So let me get this straight. They said Diddy slayed Tupac because he was jealous of Pac's friendship with Biggie and then led Biggie to his own death and then made Biggie pay for his own funeral after he died. No way this tragedy wasn't a sacrifice. How you get more famous off people dying? And D-Rock. Let's go. Let's go. They saying that shit good. I got to watch it. Meanwhile, people get rounded up as we speak. EBT might get cut again. And PPP arrest in full effect. Now, guess what else? You know how they call y'all coons, right? Y'all saw the viral story of the raccoon that broke in the liquor store, got drunk, and passed out in the bathroom? I catch all subliminal shots. Tell y'all it's the reason why they call y'all coons, man. Always sneaking and doing some shit. Can't hold your fucking liquor. Always trying to drink everything up. It's the reason why they call y'all coons, bro. See that raccoon drunk? That raccoon is fucking drunk in the bathroom, y'all. Breaking the liquor store, getting drunk. I'm not playing with y'all, man. That shit happened in Virginia. Now let's go to goddamn London. Let's go. The woke movement is over. Everything y'all did online was strictly for tracking. I've been telling y'all. The past 5 years plus was nothing but tracking systems. Y'all were gaslit by celebrities. Now somehow y'all communities, y'all life, everything is collapsing. From the vegan movement to Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah, guess what else I heard yesterday? I ain't gonna talk about it. Y'all know Tamika Mallory, right? Antifa. Well, the new mayor of New York got a job for her. She's gonna be working for the new mayor of New York. That's right, New York. Just know this part. Tamika Mallory, she's gonna still be around. That's right. But ain't no more than Antifa talk. See, she not with that talking of breaking up stores no more. See, she not on the front lines with my son gaslight y'all to fight. No. Tamika Mallory is in good standards. She's with the new mayor of New York City, and she's gonna be around a lot of y'all not. She's not with the woke movement no more. Tell y'all a lot of y'all got gaslit. That's why I gotta go to Ellen. Because they all family, man. Let's go. We around here get the private joke. Because we've been laughing the whole time. When they all got ran out last year. Ellen was trying to convince us it's so much better than UK going live. I'm just loving here. No, Ellen got bad luck. She's finished. First thing first, y'all, Ellen is also disgraced. Y'all forget she was accused of being a witch, dragging people, treating people like straight dirt. Her brand was already ruined. Then she got so much of bad luck, she moved to the UK because she, don't forget, let me go into the soliloquy for those who don't get it. The whole Hollywood that didn't like 47, a lot of them said when he get elected, they're leaving the country. They're leaving. They're leaving. They're leaving. They all saying it. Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres, my homegirl from Halloween. I forgot her name that quick. Tom Hanks. All them talking smoke. We leaving. Screw this shit. If he get elected, we gone. Meanwhile, they gassing the woke movement. Gassing the movement on 47. Don't forget, it was a campaign since the 44 era. This is 44 gang members. It's a clan. So y'all not looking at. They were gaslighting it. But then what happened in the end? They got all the fans to participate. Then you're going to see after he got elected, some people left. She left. And I always tell y'all the truth. I said, I'm going to give Ellen her credit. She talked shit about the president, but at least she backed up her words and left. Everybody else didn't do that. Also, we know somehow a fire happened in Malibu was on fire. The Palisades was on fire. California burnt for about 2 weeks straight. 11,000 plus acres of fire torched California. Just so happened it was where a lot of them live at. So we've been through the woke movement was over last year. So after Ellen leaves for a whole year, and she realizes this shit in the UK is kind of boring. I miss home. I miss America. Yeah. But what else you not getting? Remember when I did the video on how what? Jayz and Beyonce moved to the UK? And I said they brought the land from Ellen. Bingo. Now they might be stuck in UK. Like I said, they live out the boom. She coming back home. She coming back to America. Wow, they can't take it no more. Guess what else? Not only when Ellen moved, her house got flooded, the mansion, and guess what? It just got flooded again. Her mansion got flooded 2 times already. Her mansion in the UK got flooded out twice. Now check this out. Her and her wife already sold all their American property. They had cashed out everything, sold all their property, cashed out their portfolios, and they moved like they were moving for good. But I also told you, the white woke Hollywood, they were gassing to leave the country. And the black ones, they were gassing to move back to Africa. How I know that? Because I did homework. I saw so-called white people trying to go back to Europe, and they said they couldn't take it no more. They coming back home. I saw black African Americans go to Africa, and I saw them get humiliated. And I saw one woman say, I'm coming back home. They were gaslit by the woke movement. That's why I was trolling y'all. I said, Ellen, don't try to convince me with the UK. It is so many parts of America that is so beautiful and peaceful. It's called down south. It's called the Midwest, dummy. It's called Montana. There's a lot of places in America, beautiful as hell. You're not going to convince me with the UK. First of all, Ellen, I told Ellen, stupid ass, Ellen, you're not going to convince me the United Kingdom is so much better. We're going to just leave it at this. I'll just get everybody a pass. Everywhere is just like America. I'll say that. But, Ellen, do you think they started this thing called slavery, 13 colonies, all this shit, just to say, to move back to UK? So you telling me the British came here, fought all these wars, the British brought all these slaves here, King James brought the Bible, they did all this shit to say, yo, y'all, we going back to the UK, man. The UK better than America, man. This shit. Stop it, Ellen. You know damn well this the land of paradise. But the trick is to make everybody that's from here hate it. Y'all trick people here to hate it so y'all can enjoy it. But you won't trick me, bastards. So look, Ellen wanted me to think that United Kingdom was so much better than America. The truth is, it's the same, dummy. It's the same. It's the same. So, to me, UK just like New York. So, she trying to convince me something that's not true. When I know the truth, Ellen, you were banned. Your ass is banned from America. So, I know that you banned. You want to try to make it like you moving. No, your ass is banned. You was talking shit. Because I know it's many places of America. If you rich, you can live at. Nobody won't even know where you at. It's so peaceful. No. Beautiful skylines. It's parts of America got white sand. Everything in every other country, I will prove to y'all it is right here in America. Told y'all all been asleep. So, Ellen is now moving back to America. Didn't I tell y'all the plan was to gaslight up all y'all to be foreigners? Didn't I tell y'all California started the movement? It was a whole thing under it became a nation, y'all. Majority of Americans, they were mad, angry. But all they did was talk online. Know where they fucked up at? Some of them did PPP loans while they were home. Some of them did PPP loans, were living off the grid. A lot of shit happened. But just know, when I've been telling y'all, the narrative is a percentage of Americans got turned into foreigners. It's not a coincidence. Y'all were buying foreign brands, talking shit about America, shopping at Temu. You're making Chinese rich. You're making everybody rich, talking junk about your own country at the same time. See that? Why I say your own country? You kept bashing the president, y'all. I don't care who the president is. When you constantly bash your president, if I'm looking at your ass from another country, it look like y'all hating on you. It look like y'all about to overthrow your own country. That's a sign of weakness. Y'all wouldn't stop. Y'all kept going. Remember? So the plan was this. Y'all hate America. We might as well bring in some people that love it. And that's what happened. So don't cry. Don't cry now. So Ellen was with the movement of gaslighting the whole shit. Screw this, screw America. Man, the country gonna be so messed up. Everything gonna be messed up when he get in office. No, the truth is, the rainbow community was scared when he came in office. They were the main ones scared, and they tricked everybody else to be scared. That's all that happened. The rainbow community was scared. They hid amongst everybody else. And when you understand most of your communities are rainbow, then you're gonna know why they were scared when he came in office. That's all it really was. The main people who were scared of 47 was the rainbow community. But once they figured out that they okay, you see her coming back, right? All right, then. Period. Let's go. Ellen DeGeneres' $30 million home in English countryside ravaged again. This is a second flood in a year's time, y'all. Ravaged again by floods after Queen of Means. They call her Queen of Mean. See that? They say Ellen is a mean bitch. She treats people like trash. So they call her the Queen of Means. Plans to move back to LA revealed. She moving back after gaslighting all that smoke. Meaning, my point, everybody else got in trouble. That's what I told you. That thing with Jimmy Kimmel was to embarrass him. That was a warning. Steve Colbert didn't shut up. He lost his show. See, I told you it was a movement. She was with it, but she escaped. But didn't I tell y'all some of them going to be back? I said some of them going to get it light. Some of them get embarrassed. I said the diddler is going to be the scapegoat for everybody. Bingo. Not just him. Hey, trust me. I was trying not to make it racial, but I was trying to tell y'all, other people are going to be okay. They'll be back, meaning they faced their humiliation already. Rosie O'Donnell got humiliated. She was one of his enemies. Everybody that was his enemy already got humiliated. When they made Tom Hanks put on a MAGA hat. Tom Hanks was talking cold shit. He had to put on a MAGA hat. That was his humiliation. Tom Hanks has been straight. I keep giving y'all these clues. A lot of them has faced their humiliation. They're okay. Now it's y'all turn. What I was trying to tell you, which y'all don't get. Since the woke movement happened, BET is closed now, y'all. This is why there's no more money being invested in the black entertainment. Black entertainment were the scapegoats. Guess what? Y'all got y'all shit canceled. How I know that? Because I know about Paramount, CBS, BET. All y'all have left is VH1. All y'all have left is reality TV right now. That's the last thing keeping y'all relevant. If all y'all reality shows get canceled, y'all won't even be on TV no more like that. Y'all won't even have your own shows no more. I've been watching this narrative the past year. This is what I'm telling you. You're going to see, since all that woke movement and talk against 47, right? You're going to see everything in that black entertainment is fucking collapsed. And I showed you every black celebrity being humiliated. That's why I'm trying to tell you. This documentary is to close the book because he was the leader of the whole shit. This is what a lot of y'all didn't get sleep, people. This is the whole thing I went into, the end of an era, the history of the game, the history of the whole thing. I learned more about Bad Boy and a lot of this stuff and who Diddy really was through the end. Through this trial, made me learn who he really was. And I came to the conclusion he's the one that controlled the whole shit, especially the black department. Get this through your head today. Nobody in black entertainment was over the diddler. Nobody. Only one living was Quincy Jones. That was it. He was the top of the top. You see in the end, he had the biggest home in LA. He was the man in New York. From coast to coast, he built his palace to Florida. He took over the South. He took over everywhere. Suge was gone everywhere. He did it. He did it. So I say I ain't gonna take nothing from him. He was the last man standing. He claimed the throne, and everybody under him was his damn workers. That's why I say all the king's horses, all the king's men, Diddy ain't never coming back, and none of them are neither. It's that simple. They thought they was gonna have a career, but they not. You witnessed 1 year of him being locked up. He only had his time for about 4 months, 5 months. No, y'all, you're watching the beginning of the end. Now the world is judging them based on Tupac and Biggie. That's what this about now. They saying that he made Biggie pay for his own funeral. Now I don't know. As long as y'all been on YouTube, did you ever hear that story? I never heard that one. Did y'all hear that Diddy tried to get the clout of burying Big, but the whole time the money came out of Biggie's estate to bury Big? Is that true? I don't know. Did you ever hear that story? Well, you seen Black Rob on that deathbed, right? Okay. We do know Diddy don't like to spend money, right? All right. Never heard that story, right? So remember when I said you heard a lot of stories online, but some stories just, like I told y'all, they was online talking so much, they didn't realize they was on here for years, and that shit sound like a script. Your shit sound like a script now. Why? Because there's so much other shit you never said. So as you see, this is what the world's saying. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I got to watch it. I ain't going to lie, y'all. I have to fold. I'm going to buy it after this episode. I got to do my homework. Let's go. No way this tragedy wasn't a sacrifice. How you get more famous off of people dying? Ask Jadakiss, he know. Because after Biggie died, he the one that helped write the lyrics. Seen just the other day, we used to rock the show. I write the bit. All right? All right. Ask Jadakiss, they know? Meaning, how the hell they been online so long and nobody said Jada? Yo, how was it when you wrote that verse after Biggie died? How was it when you wrote that verse? Yo, Jada, how much you get paid when you helped write those lyrics for Puff? Yo, Jada, how was your publishing when you wrote? Do you ever get that shit? Don't you get it now? When I told you Jada always gonna be his favorite? Why? Jada is the one that helped us accept Diddy as a rapper. That's why. What's wrong with y'all? Then you see all of them play with Biggie legacy. Play with his name. No. Let's go. Coons. You see that dead coon in the bathroom? That nigga drunk. Let's go. Let's get back to it like I said. Recap. Update. Serena Williams is a freak and a weirdo. All right? She lost her mind. No, this is all together. They one family. They don't get the party, laugh, joke, post, floss on us, stun on me, showing me off all this shit, talking shit. They doing all this and that. They not like us. Oh, black excellence. Did not tell y'all black excellence was going to turn into black failure. Okay. Did you get it through your head this year? It's not personal, y'all. It's a separation. I told y'all all last year. Black Americans against black folks. Black folk, keyword nigga. Keyword black freaks. Keyword black goddamn shysters, scammers. Black goddamn manipulators. Black perverts. Huh? Told y'all we done with them. Y'all didn't believe it, right? Told y'all already. No, we're not in a time of darkness no more. That was the last era, the era of darkness. We're in the era of light, like I said. We know what that means? The era of light, everything is exposed, dummy. Told y'all what's going to happen. You ain't hiding nothing no more. This ain't back in the day. This ain't the 60s. I kept telling you. This ain't the 60s. You're not going to be able to hide your black filth amongst the good black people no more. And you're not going to be able to trick black people no more. I got to use those terms because they don't get it. Those fucking days of filth that you proud of is done. All right? I been got over that shit. You didn't. That's why you're going to be hurt. You're going to be fucking hurt. Because the whole world talking about what? No. Y'all keep thinking it's about Diddy. It's about y'all love fucking Diddy. It's about all y'all that love the shit for 30 years. You cannot support the shit 30 years, and now you think today is, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, man, that's fucked up. No. Well, I'm going to tell all y'all, a lot of y'all, miss me with all that laughing at Diddy shit. Y'all can all, a lot of y'all can miss me with laughing at Diddy. Y'all can miss me with all that, trying to blame everything on him. Miss me with all that. Because y'all the main ones been participating in the shit the whole time. And for y'all, everything is content, a fucking joke. Meaning this shit old as hell. So who's really reacting to some old shit that most people already knew? No, I'm saying that for a reason. Let's go. Anyone with working brain cells. That's a shot at all y'all that's just now getting it. All y'all that needed the documentary to just figure it out. Here's for y'all. She said anyone with working brain cells saw Diddy as the common denominator in the Tupac Biggie untimely passing. Interesting that Tupac was targeted the first time in New York after turning down his bidding proposal. And Biggie wanted to leave. Y'all knew that. He wanted to leave and do his own thing. Meaning, duh. 1997, the same thing we assumed back then, same thing we assume to this day. But meanwhile, only difference is we in a boring time. This shit, Netflix, is watched by all races, all countries, in every damn language. That's the only difference in this Netflix doc. I don't think a lot of y'all get it. Because remember, for us, it's old. To the rest of the world, this shit is horrific. The Tupac fans are hurt, y'all. The Biggie fans are hurt. The ones around the world, mainly. And the young people. The young people, Generation Z, look at that whole, I tell you, look at that whole era as fucking demons. When all that Illuminati selling your soul talk was online, newsflash, it's a whole generation. Y'all were being judged as the most participants in this behavior. Generation Z judges the baby boomer era and beyond as wicked, demonic people. That's how I told you the narrative is on y'all. The narrative is that we were raised under this dark, demonic cloud. See, they assumed that I was going to love this shit to the day I die, and I was going to be just like Diddy. So when I said it's a little bit of Diddy in everybody, y'all think I'm lying? All right. When he went to trial, y'all saw the laughing, joking, playing around. But y'all didn't know it was going to be a judgment. Let's go back to the judgment. What's the judgment? This right here. See this? This is what y'all do in the house all day, right? This how y'all make y'all money? How somehow did y'all become the most willing participants on the internet? How do y'all talk shit all day, but at the same time, you the main one twerking and the main one typing? Oh, guess what else? Your EBT gonna get cut again. Your whole shit gonna get cut. And if you in that house twerking and you ain't even paying no taxes and you did a PPP loan, you get ready for a knock on your door. Cause I told y'all they come up everybody. All these projects across America, Section 8 housing, they want all that housing back. Let's go. Trump administration says it will withhold SNAP from Democrat-led states if they don't provide the data. I'm going to tell y'all again, it's a shakedown. They want all social service information handed over to the gov. Get it? They want to know every single person on welfare. They want to know every single person get EBT. And like I said, if you ain't good, you finished. They're telling you. So here's your clue. Democratic-led states. It was just an election. Some states are Democratic. Can you get the clues? If you're in a Democratic state and you on welfare and you did a PPP loan is also going to be an excuse to get your shit cut forever. Let's go. 6 family members indicted in PPP loan fraud conspiracy. All right. Indictments dropping. They had 10 years. They got to 2032 to come get you. They got 10 years. They announced that 6 individuals have been indicted for submitting fraudulent loan applications and forgiveness requests. The defendants, all family members, they locked up a whole family, y'all. The whole household locked up. The defendants, all members of the same family, allegedly conspired to steal more than $166,000 in federal C-19 relief funds. So as you see, $166,000 fraudulent applications for paycheck protection. So remember, everybody said they got their own business. Well, as you see right here, this goes back to 2021 to 2022. So when they put the law, they got 10 years. You see, we about damn near 4 to 5 years later, and you see them indictments still dropping. Because in the last day, it was going to be an excuse to get y'all out these cities, to get y'all out these apartments. When your family, okay, the end of an era means a certain generation. For 30 years, you've been in these places, these projects. 30 years, you've been on these systems. This is the end of the 30 years, and it's getting cut. If you have not been compliant correctly, but I'm going to say it ain't about that. It's about them saying, y'all had y'all time already. These systems are now being passed to other nations. Get it? The new people. So like I said, y'all, everybody loved hip-hop. Everybody loved the streets. But what they always told you, the streets don't love you back, right? They always told you that, right? Okay. So the harsh reality 2026, when I said the country is going back outside. Next year, everybody's going to be outside, and majority of people are going to be in prison. You're never going to see them again. As everybody go back outside, the technology is taking off. No, y'all, the plan was you guys are going to be in the house. It's going to be your prison, and y'all scamming ways going to end you up in a real prison for real. The key word is you're not going to be back outside. You're not going to be back in society. Most of y'all are going to be criminals. You're going to be documented criminals. You ain't going to get no real job. You ain't going to be competitive. And this is going to be the bed you lay in because you love hip-hop for 30 years. That's what this is about. That's what it's about. You were told it's your culture, but the culture you love is now considered filth, outlawed, banned. It's also called a death culture. A little summary of Diddy's documentary. The most dangerous person in the world that everybody is scared of is an insecure and jealous person. He was a jealous and envious of Tupac and Biggie. So you see the narrative on him, right? You're looking at other people that have nothing to do with rap giving their opinion on who Diddy is. See, when everybody can portray a role that he's so big and Puff is this and Puff is that, somebody else said he's just a jealous bitch. All right? So I told you, only in the world of rap is what you believe. It's the land of make-believe. Let's go. So let me get this straight. Diddy slayed Tupac because he was jealous of Pop. Now, this different people saying it. He was jealous of Biggie and Pop. So he said, look, jealous of Tupac because he was jealous of Pop friendship with Biggie, and then led Biggie to his own death, then made Biggie pay for his own funeral. That's the part I didn't know. So as you see, now you see what 50 put his face on, right? Now I see why somebody said, I can't really side with 50 on this one. I get it. 50, I don't look like, I'm going to tell you like this. 50 did a low blow with this one, y'all. Trust me. This was some, look, this is what I'm going to say. Now, somebody's telling you, 50 ain't the one that put it together. He's just the face of it. Don't get that twisted neither. Let's clarify that part. Let's clarify. Let's get a person credit who's behind it. She said, I wish I would give Alex Stapleton the credit she deserves. So her name is Alex Stapleton. She's the one behind the dot. 50 is the face, the money. So let's take a look. They saying, I wish y'all would give her the credit she deserves for directing. Stop giving Curtis all the credit when the most he did was bankroll the project to get y'all to continue to focus on the NIGGA that's only just a few steps closer to Satan than Diddy was. Told you they saying y'all dirty, and you're going to see. Just so happened, somebody used to work for Diddy, they used to work for 50, and they used to work for fatjoe. But I'm just showing you what the world's saying about all of them, not my opinions. What's good, AI? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the members. What's up, family? What's up, y'all? So I'm just showing you what the world's saying. I tell you, the world look at them as all devils. Nobody trust them, believe them. Nobody want nothing to do with them, y'all. Now, don't forget, this is not social media no more, y'all. Meaning, we already heard all this stuff online. We saw the AI videos. This is a world thing now. This is what the public thinks about Diddy, Bad Boy, the rap game. They look at it like 2 young kids were slaughtered by a jealous man. They look at it like they were conspired against by him and his team. Not saying it's true, not saying it's a fact, not saying none of that. But that's the projection. That's how people looking at it. So my point is this. Didn't I tell you, E, when he come home, nobody cares? And I said, only his people out here got to keep him good. If you owned a business and you went to jail, is it not only right that your business partners and friends keep your shit together while you're gone? It's very simple, y'all. They have no choice but to fight to keep the shit going. Other than that, they're already exposed, y'all. I'm about to say, at this point, it's all on what you believe and what you accept. Nobody cares. So let's go right here. The sex worker saying the man had his face wrapped up and went by the name Frank Black. Then Diddy gets home raided. He gets his home raided. They find prescription drugs with the name Frank Black on it. They not lying on his ass at all. So they saying it all. He's a drug head. He's jealous. He really did all this stuff. It gets eerie seeing this photo in hindsight. Just watch all the episodes and literally we were right all along. He did that shit. Mind you, had no clue this was going to be talking about no Biggie Pop, nothing. All right? They saying the jurors in Diddy trial was bogus. Huh. That's what they saying. I can't get over how many people say they've been drugged, RAPE'd, and filmed by Diddy. Hopefully, karma is doing its thing. Well, there was a lot of people, YouTube content creators on here. Did any YouTube people, did anybody down with Diddy ever tell you a story about somebody getting RP'd? Did they tell you about anybody getting knocked out? All right, then. I'm just showing you people not stupid. That's what I'm showing you. I can't get over how many people say they've been drugged and RAPE'd. We're going to leave it at that. So now you got it, public opinion. 50 reminding us of Diddy's charges every episode. This all means he's definitely finished. His name is definitely ruined. But this ain't to ruin Diddy. Why? He already faced his destruction. This is to ruin his legacy and everybody left out here. Also, this strategic move was done right before PPP go to court, in my opinion. Why? Why I say that? Because according to what I'm seeing, they keep this shit talking about Biggie and Pop, and they talking about dirt. So I didn't know this was going to be dealing with that at all. Then you got idiots on here talking about the last day they was with Big and what Big said, and Big said this and Big said that, and I was with Big the last day. Why the hell would you say that dumbass shit? Well, now you got to tell that story to the rest of the world. Why? Family, I watch regular TV. On national TV, I saw them showing a video of where Biggie got smoked. You know that footage? Y'all know that leaked footage that was online years ago? Somebody with the camcorder? I saw them showing that shit on TV yesterday. Tell y'all, man, they bringing up the Biggie and the Tupac. I told y'all wouldn't let it go, right? Y'all wouldn't let it go. I told y'all. They wouldn't stop, right? No, they opening all that shit back up to the public now. Meaning, YouTube, we heard it already. Instagram, it's not about us no more. It's about the public. Netflix is a global brand. Now, the world is playing detective, trying to figure out this Biggie Tupac shit now. That's what I kept trying to tell y'all. Which means it has started back up. Because now they saying, bingo. Which means anybody that was around that time, they got more explaining to do. And they already said all eyes on Snoop Dogg. What that person said, I'm on episode 3. I just want to say, I just want to say fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. That's what Tupac said. That's what somebody said watching the shit. I'm on episode 3. By episode 3, they're telling you, F-U-C-K Bad Boy. And I'm telling you, this is for the new generation. The new generation don't like y'all. Which means you ain't going to prosper. Y'all going to keep using fake views. Everybody in their 50s going to stay using fake views because the new generation don't like y'all. That's it. Y'all look at y'all as the main Illuminati participants. The young generation look at y'all as the main Boule participants. The young generation look at all y'all sold out, y'all demons, y'all sold crack, y'all killed, and they don't want nothing to do with y'all. That's how they look at y'all. I'm not playing. I'm on episode 3. Because don't forget, they look at things 10 times more horrific than us, y'all. That's like part of it. You get it? They didn't grow up getting their ass whipped. So when they hear a man 24 got assassinated and a man 25 got assassinated, to them, that's some horrific shit. So that's why they saying F Bad Boy. Quoting Tupac lyrics. F Bad Boy as a staff, that means security guards, all of them. Executive workers, all of them. As a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And what he said, what Pop said the song, right? He said something about F you too. So, all right, let's go. Now y'all see, I'm watching documentary on Netflix, Sean Combs' The Reckoning, and they say Diddy and Biggie's, they say Diddy did Biggie's funeral, but paid for it with Biggie's estate. Puff came across like he paid for that shit. Dirty motherfucker. Didn't I tell y'all? Told y'all they don't fuck with them no more. Did you get any of these stories online? They finished, y'all. Told y'all the end of the era was this year. Told y'all all put to bed. Told you rap was outlawed. Told you everything gonna happen. Then I tell last year, I said, yo, when you play that rap, don't blast it too loud. People might think you're a weirdo. People might think you're a criminal. People gonna think a lot of shit about you. Because they look at it like this. They assume we're all brainwashed by this behavior, and we love it. But the truth is, majority of people are, and they do love it. That's why when they looked up, after Diddy trial, they looked up, what happened, y'all? Somehow they shit got cut off. After Diddy trial, somehow it's troops in their city. Somehow, I don't know how the fuck it happened, but all I know is everybody was laughing at Diddy. Now Diddy in prison laughing at y'all. I told you, a lot of these rappers, they knew about the migrant takeover because they looked at the migrants as their new fans. But I also told you, don't worry, they're not going to make no money off the new migrants. They ain't going to make no money off the new fan base that came in this country. So next year when everything start going back on tour, it ain't going to be no rap tours. Everything I told y'all is playing out. I just kept y'all update. I just keep you updated. I throw my stupid opinion in there. That's about it. But I'm giving y'all the world opinion. All right? So on that note, y'all, I'm about to go watch this. I'm going to see what's up. So according to what I see from what the public said, I don't even know how the hell this shit flipped into some Biggie Pop shit. They trying to say this man so low down dirty. He didn't even pay for Biggie's funeral. Goddamn. Now the key is they're talking about Biggie's estate at the same exact time. Jonathan Hay is talking about Biggie's estate. A dumb Negro came online and kept talking about Miss Wallace too. A dumb Negro kept coming online talking about all of Diddy's business. And somehow that dumb Negro been around a lot of dead people. So I'm just showing you, the world is now on this shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Been telling y'all, this shit been dead. It's nothing but darkness. But the world gonna play with it now. Because you know what that mean? The darkness of the 90s, the dark cloud that was over us is now in the light, like I said. The dark cloud that been over y'all community, it's called Biggie and Tupac. That is one of the spells cast upon y'all. But I told you, them days are over with. The curse and spell is lifted. The light has prevailed. You take it how you want to take it. See what they say? When you tell a lie, you got to keep telling a lie. So lies were told for 30 years. Now they exposed. Nothing else to say about it. Meaning, niggas got work to do. Meaning they gotta present more facts in the court of public opinion. This is all public opinion, not a fact, which means it's y'all turn now. Y'all gotta present some more facts. Because Netflix is gaining subscribers every day. Don't forget, this is just the first day. Every day that shit gonna get more and more and more viewers, more and more words, more and more conversation, more and more enemies. Didn't I tell y'all the ghost of Biggie and Pac was for real, y'all? Did I not say that about a month ago? Then I kept telling you these Negroes that kept invoking the spirit of Biggie and Pac. When y'all saw those videos, those AI videos of Biggie and Pac, that was to tell y'all they still around, meaning they were showing you something, y'all. Because every time Biggie and Pac face is seen, the people that was around, that shit haunt them. But I told you, being that they wouldn't leave that shit alone, the spirit of Biggie and Pac is behind this shit. That's my opinion, y'all. That's my fucking opinion. I'm going to just leave it at that. Because y'all might not believe in invoking spirits, but I do. I know some things you're supposed to leave alone. That's it. So I'm just going to tell you, Diddy's in prison. He's straight. But everybody out here, I don't know what to say about y'all. Because according to what I'm seeing, they also making it like, oh, y'all know way more than what y'all saying. And they saying a lot of y'all shit don't add up. So on that note, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all catch the recap. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Once again, excuse me for this black cloud. Y'all know they black clouds. Hold up. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Positive shit. See this right here? Let me show y'all something I told y'all about how music transitions. Let's get into the devil worship talk, like y'all like to talk about. Let's get into it. You looking at one of the people from Metallica, the rock and roll group Metallica. I don't got to tell you rock and roll meant down with the devil. You're supposed to know what rock and roll was about. But I've been showing you. I say, yo, the rock stars, they grow out of that shit. They grow out of it. Man, they get into their family. They get into doing things with their life. I watched this. He said everything I said. He said I look at life as an apartment building. Each year, you go to a different floor. He was talking about when we made that music, when I was in my 20s, we was in our 20s, we was expressing ourselves. But what you're looking at, this man has programs, scholarships. He put people in school. So when I saw this, and I thought about those Negroes, when I kept telling you they didn't do shit for black people. Do you see Metallica, rock and roll, doing for all people? He didn't just do for no black person. He did for all people. But this is just one of their programs. And just showing y'all, this is fucking disgraceful for y'all. Because this reality, to prove that everybody else grew up, not y'all. Y'all didn't grow up. Don't talk about that devil shit. Because either you down the devil, you still got to grow up, dummy. So like I said, they grew up. Straight rock stars, do whatever. There's no limit, no boundary to rock and roll. There's no genre, genderless. It don't matter. But they have showed their maturity. They raised families. They got programs. They doing for people. I'm not talking about no fucking turkeys. Y'all give out turkeys. They paying for careers, schooling, helping people become somebody. They doing shit. The rock stars. Get it? You had fake ass celebrities. They ain't do shit. This is a disgrace when I saw that. Because they got a program in DC. Who went to school in DC? How many celebrities went to school in D.C.? Oh, keep talking about Taraji went to Howard. Okay, then. No. What else? The new shit I'm going to tell y'all. This is the most important thing I got to tell y'all today. It's a new game called a goddamn door kick. It's a new game being played in America called Kick Your Door, y'all. I meant to tell you, this is the most important thing I want to tell y'all. All my people that strap, you get ready. And when I'm telling you about this, also do not shoot the wrong person. But at the same time, I'm going to tell y'all, man, it's a dirty game being played. It's called a damn kick door challenge. It's going viral online, and these demonic idiots are kicking doors, y'all. But I ain't fucking stupid. This is a low-key way to kick in your door. Slick way to kick your shit in. A slick way to say, oh, my bad. Get it? This is going viral as we national TV. That's why I got to tell them this. The kicking door challenge. So if you live in one of those spots, well, if they kick your door, they automatically in your living room. Bingo. Idiots doing it. Idiots. Young idiots. But I know it. They're not telling you on the last day they're going to be kicking in cribs. They're not saying the last day they're going to kick in your house for food. They're not saying the last day you might get kidnapped in your own home for cash apps. Now, you think about this kicking door challenge. It go both ways. Some kicks on your door might be fake. Some kicks might be for real, but you're not going to know which one. See that? Then I've been telling y'all, you better start paying attention to your surroundings. When I saw this on TV yesterday, I said, oh, it's going down. Because this means identities. And guess what I'm trying to tell y'all? When they play this game, they be deep. They be deep, y'all. It might be 10 people playing Kick Your Door Challenge. I'm not playing with you. This game is not played with one person. Mind you, you got people knocking on doors disguised as delivery people. Don't forget, I told all my people on this channel, order all your Christmas shit before December. I'm finished shopping. Because this month right here, it's going down. Guess what? Even the package people steal your shit now. No, y'all get ready, man. But don't worry, troops on the ground. Also, in the world of tech, let me give you an update. The new knee brace. Shit, I'm gonna need one of them one day. So here's the new technological knee brace that's coming out. I think it got like special heat sensors in it, something like that. But it's definitely to slay that arthritis, stuff like that, y'all. So I'm just showing y'all the new things, everyday update with tech to show y'all everything is going in a new direction. The future is bright. The future gonna be okay. It's just that a lot of the trash and filth gotta go. And the trash and filth is anybody who loves it. All right? It don't mean it's not about age, it's not about race, it's not about that. I told you it's about behavior. Y'all said y'all saw Minority Report. You said you saw Enemy of the State. You think of everything foul, negative. You think of everything that a child should not see with their own eyes. And you understand all of those things are now banned. And understand that grown-ups, older people, everybody's going to be sacrificed for the betterment of the future. I can accept it. Can you? On that note, I'm out. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Shout out to all my people that's tapped in. Once again, we out on this live internet show. One. That's why I say, right? You didn't hear nobody online saying, y'all know I've been dragged Diddy. I've been dragged him. Before I knew y'all, back in the day, we've been dragging him. We've been know what they're about. We've been know about the Zesty game. None of that shit new. Everything you saw online was his team trying to co-sign him. His team making him like he the boogeyman. His team portrayed Puff as this guy to be scared of. It was his team doing that. His boys. Everybody wanted us to know about Puff and how dangerous he is, and Puff this and Puff that. It was his team. It was the people that he paid, kept him on a pedestal. Get it? So you gonna believe that shit. Oh yeah, don't forget the word of the day. That's the biggest question everybody want to know. Why did he pay for Biggie's funeral out of Biggie estate money? That's the alleged question. That's what everybody want to know. That's why his face looked like that. All right, that's the question. He made Biggie pay for his own funeral. That's diabolical. All right.